All right. All right, all right, all right. Looks like we're live. That's good news. All right. Go ahead and make these.
In true classic firearms fashion, we're kicking off day one, part one of our SHOT Show coverage, right in the middle of the walkway, in the way of everybody else, and no, we're not sorry about it. Are you guys?
No.
Didn't think so. All right, I'm headed straight to Fostech. What about you?
Flux defense.
Flux Defense?
Oh yeah, do you know about that motorized LPVO? Zoom in, zoom out and all that?
So that's something new, that's something separate from antimatter, right?
That's right. It's something really cool. Definitely check out the range day. We saw it at the range day.
Okay.
So that video should be on there.
Oh no, the video's live right now. It actually went live, I think, like last night.
Oh, perfect.
Which is awesome.
There you go.
How about you, man? What are you looking forward
Guys,
to?
Lee Louisville, we're starting off strong there. Yeah.
Oh man, well, I'm super excited. Of course, I gotta go check out a drum mag for 50 cals, and there's e-bike right there. So if you're not old enough to get into real guns, I feel like airsoft is the gateway drug to real guns. So there's that too. Anyway, y'all ready?
Yep. Let's do it.
All right, let's roll. I already told you I was going to start off with Fostech, and here I am holding a 50 cal drum with my man Dave. Dude, it's always good to see you.
sick.
Good to see you.
Appreciate it. Tell me about this drum mag.
So this is our new 20-round drum for the Barrett 50 caliber semi-automatic rifle. Currently, this is our prototype. These will be out third quarter of this year.
Okay.
So we're only going to do a limited run of them, probably about 250 of them to begin with.
Yeah.
So they're going to be hard to come by.
I'll need 100.
Okay.
Like, I mean, because
You might want to know what they cost first.
I don't care. Is that bad to say? It's
Probably like
how many
500
other
bucks.
50 cal drum mags are on the market?
Well, right now this is it. So this is your only choice.
So it's called supply and demand.
Yeah.
And I think our viewers are probably going
500
to love
for
to see a
1,200
couple of
bucks.
these in another
already
50, whether it be M107 or M82 contest of ours. So
Absolutely.
Okay.
Absolutely.
All right.
And it will fit either rifle.
yeah, So one thing that I think surprised all of us is when we initially grabbed this is how light it is. I know I understand it's a prototype, and obviously I don't think it's not finished.
No, it's going to
obviously.
get anodized black and finished out. But right now, we just wanted everybody to see that, it's all billet aluminum.
Right.
It starts as blocks of metal.
Yeah.
So
And it's not going to be covered. It's going to be left open like this too, right?
it is. At some point, we'll be making a bag for it so that you keep dirt out of it.
Sure.
Yeah.
But I think just alone though, like just the brass, seeing the shells,
Yeah.
and then you know me, I'm gonna try to shoot it as fast as I can.
Oh,
and
it's
then watch it drop.
Sam.
Oh, yeah.
Sammy
Yeah,
Whammy.
it's
What's
gonna
up,
be
Sam?
Pretty freaking awesome. So I'm super excited
What
about
you
that.
doing?
Do you have an estimated cost range, MSRP or anything like that?
It's going to be in the $1,600 range.
Woo! All right, that's okay. Like I said, I told you.
What you up to,
supply and
Sam?
demand, and on top of that, it's not like I doubt much research and development went into this, right?
Oh, little to none.
Well, I will go ahead
I'm
and tell you
kidding.
this.
A lot went into it. Absolutely.
No, I'm sure. How long have you guys been working on it?
For about a year now.
Yeah, makes sense.
Yeah.
Now with that, I'm just going to go ahead and throw my hat in the ring. If you need product testers,
Okay. You're not the first guy to say that, but you're definitely on the top of the list.
okay.
All right.
Cool. I'm happy with that. Now, as impressive as that is, you guys also, I saw on your Instagram, released a couple of other products. I saw a pistol laying around. Can we talk about that?
Yep, we got a. We're releasing a
Got
SIG
done
320 clone.
at my daughter's
So it's-
Girl
it's,
Scout
uh,
meeting. Oh, that's sick. Yo, let me get some of them Samoas.
Dude, that.
Ooh, them things are
So yeah,
insane.
tell us a little bit about this. What's going in the barrel and everything else? That looks freaking cool, man.
Honestly, I'm proud of it. This has not been my brainchild.
Yeah.
I ought to get you to talk to Drew on this one.
All right, let's get Drew.
Let's get Drew. Because
Dave, he introduced this pistol, and he was like, "This is Drew's brainchild." This
Yo,
is your
you gotta,
baby." So Drew, take it away, man. First
help
of all,
me
let
with
go ahead and just
the,
give you kudos. This gun looks awesome. awesome.
Thank you. So we've got a 320.
I'm trying something new with the stream.
3.9-inch barrel. All the guns currently are going to come threaded.
Have you
So
read the
28
description
threaded
or
9mm. As you can
anything
see,
about the
gun here
about
is
what's
all
going on
carved up.
today?
So in our theme of lightweight, we've got the 320 cut back to essentially as light as you can make it without and still make it reliable.
Right.
So we partnered with Gray Guns. So it has a Gray Guns grip module, custom lasered, stippled with our logos in it. Fostech logos also embedded into the grip module up here. All the guns are coming with SIG, Custom Works FCUs, and a single point technology barrel. So it's a one pass through on the rifling. These pistols are extremely reliable and extremely accurate.
Well, it
He's
looks
one of the
like
top
it. Dave
sellers
also
for Girl
mentioned
Scout
something else,
cookies.
too,
That's
about
what's
maybe
up.
a different type of grip module, different frame, something like that as well.
Yeah. So we're
So
looking. We're also investigating
I
doing
haven't
some,
the slightest
mill
idea. I
aluminum,
just saw you were
grip
live and
modules
I
as well,
jumped on.
potentially in our lightweight
So
material, too.
I'm giving away
Yeah, that's
free
really exciting.
decals today,
Well, I gotta be honest
right?
with you, I'm excited
I'm
to
making
shoot that
decals
gun,
for
so whenever
orders
Project
right
Ready
now,
to ship
but
something
I said
classic,
might as well
just
stream
giving
it
you a heads up,
and
because that looks awesome, and I gotta
and
tell you,
and
I'm
give
very
away
excited to
some
run that
free
with the 50 cal
decals.
drum.
I was gonna see if you
Yeah,
could
there you go. I feel like that's a great primary, and that's
if
a
you
great secondary.
could
Back up with this.
go in the description
Thanks, Drew, and I think I wanna
and
get Dave back in
follow
here to talk
the
about some sort of
steps
308 rifle.
and see if you can order yourself one. You don't have to actually
You put
get
this
one,
rail
but
in my hands for the
it's
308
free.
rifle, and
So-
my first comment was, you can't even use this as a paperweight
If
because
you
how
want.
light it is. How
But
heavy is this?
I just
308
wanted to
rifle
see if
that y'all
it's
just made?
working.
So right now the goal was to make sure that we built a 308 that wouldn't be
It's a
any
cool
heavier
little
than your
thing
standard
that I put
AR-15.
together.
So right
I'm
now we're
hoping
about
that it
6.5
works.
pounds.
My mind, me being the Mark 18 heavy boy that I am,
Yeah.
I'm like 8-9 pounds.
Yep, that's typical. So 6.5 pounds where we're at right now. Obviously, we'll have different rail lengths, barrel lengths. That'll affect things slightly, but
Right.
yep. And it's another third quarter this year release type of thing, sort of letting everybody see what's coming out. You can go to our website, you can get signed up to be on a list.
Yeah.
But we're not taking any money right now
All right.
until we're ready to ship.
All right, well that's completely fine. But again, I'll just go and throw my name in the basket for any type of T&E. You know, I'm here for it.
noticing a theme.
I'm just saying. All right. Now with that as well, I assume that Echo triggers.
I'll check it
things like
out
that might
when I
work.
get settled at
it's not
home,
Echo
or I'll
trigger
shoot you a
compatible.
message on
The
Insta.
main thing
Yeah, no
besides the
problem.
weight on this thing is we wanted it to be ambidextrous, which isn't that
Yeah,
new.
I gotta
Everybody
see if
does
it
that.
works. I have no
But we
clue.
wanted it to be
I'm
symmetrical.
waiting
So you
to
can
see
the left side
how
of the
many
rifle, the mag release,
come
the
in.
controls.
Okay.
You switch it over.
I already
here,
have
same
one,
thing.
but I wanted to see.
Everything's in the exact same spot.
Kind of driving
and it looks
around,
the
so I
same on
can't really
both
jump on
sides.
anything
Well, I mean, first of all, it
like
does look
that where
awesome.
I have to
The
sit
one
and
I'm gonna
read.
get,
Yeah,
I
yeah.
don't want it finished.
I
I want
feel
to
you.
look just like this.
No problem.
Well, it looks awesome, man. And if I were to make one recommendation, if you
Pretty
could
cool,
make
though.
it compatible with an Echo trigger or an Echo trigger that could be compatible with the AR-10 platform in that sense.
So basically, what it takes is a different trigger locking mechanism for the trigger.
Okay.
So it would be a modification to the trigger itself, not the rifle.
Okay. Well, that sounds good. Sounds like I just gave you some homework.
As usual.
Dave, thank you so much, man. Now I want to load up this drum mag and get a really cool photo with that M107.
Absolutely, let's do it.
And actually, while I'm thinking about it, I noticed that's the M107, which is the suppressor-ready 50 cal. So if we could get the first batch of those drum mags, we'll go ahead and get a Barrett 50 cal suppressor and include that on the CF contest. Just to, hype it up a little bit more.
Absolutely, that sounds great.
Okay, great. You guys heard it here. It's on the internet, so it's got to be true and it's got to happen. Dave, thanks so much, man.
Appreciate it.
Actually, hold on. That's wild.
Yeah.
That feels. That even I could probably hold this out all day.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's awesome.
What do you mean? You're pretty tough. Come on, man.
I don't know. I stand next to Aaron or Kaya, and I'm like, okay, I need to spend a lot more time at the gym.
Yeah.
All right. Thank you, Dave, so much. I'll
Appreciate it, man.
give that back.
Thanks.
Here we are at the Colts booth, and we've got Justin here with us. Justin, thanks for having me.
Yeah, absolutely.
And I see that you're holding a brand new weapon, not the weapon system, but coloring.
Oh, I am. It is the vaunted carbon steel blued Python. So this has been something that people have been asking for consistently for a number of years now. In fact, if you go any of our videos on YouTube and you just go through the comments, it's actually comical how many comments are just, where's the blued Python? Where's the blued Python? Where's the blued Python? It sort of has become its own meme in a sense. So
Yeah.
here we are, we're delivering.
That is awesome. Well,
Yeah.
Thanks for listening to your consumers. That's
Yeah.
awesome for Colt. At the same time, I mean, Python, pretty much one of the best revolvers ever out there.
It is. It's often called the Cadillac revolvers. It is a premium target and really sort of a versatile revolver that can be used for other things like hunting, and they've become really a hot collector's item. So it's a product that really ticks a bunch of different boxes and really, has made them extremely desirable.
Yeah, that is fantastic. And I look at it, it really does look very sexy. So
Oh, yeah.
those guys who were asking for it, they were, now I know what they're talking about, because
Yeah.
we got that silver one, of course.
Yes.
We actually had.
I'm gonna
we still
jump
have
off for
one
a
at the
bit.
studio.
Yep.
How
Feels
late are you gonna stream
amazing. It
tonight?
looks great,
So
too.
this stream,
But you know what?
until I'm done with
I
my
think I'm
orders,
digging the blue
which
one a lot
I
better.
don't have many
Yeah, the
orders right
action of
now,
the
so that's
blue
fine.
is really the same as the stainless. We didn't go back and
But I'm probably
redesign
gonna get
anything,
back
so to
on
speak.
and
We
play
just
some
made it carbon steel
Overwatch
just
later.
As it was. It's a beautifully functioning revolver. Trigger is beautiful. You know, and we didn't want to mess anything up in that regard, but we wanted to give people that finish, that carbon steel deep blued finish that they were asking for.
Yeah. Well, guys, here you heard it. You asked for it, and Colt delivered. So
Yeah.
definitely check him out. Looks like a beauty. Thanks, Justin.
Looks like a
Thank you, man.
beauty.
Yep. And you thought I was gone. No, we weren't, because Colt has something else that's new, and we've got Jessica here with us. Jessica, thanks for having us. And what is this thing?
This is the CBX Tac Hunter from Colt. So it's one of our bolt-action rifles based off of the CBX Action that we released quite a few months ago, but between last SHOT Show and this SHOT Show.
Okay. So what are some of the specifications for this, and what was the reason you guys came up with this?
All right, well, Colt really wants to be a leader in all product categories, right? We've been there before. This is not our first bolt action, that's for sure. So we wanted to come out with something that's really a hybrid between your range gun and a precision rifle, something you take to the range, something you can hunt with, kind of the do-it-all platform in bolt action rifles. So this one comes chambered in 308 Win and the popular 6.5 Creedmoor.
I love the 6.5 Creedmoor. I mean, 308 is extremely popular. Of course, we know that. But most recently, we've done some bolt gun challenge on our channel.
Does that girl have a
and
lisp?
6.5 Creedmoor just dominated, even on similar platforms. Love that cartridge. So, but 308 is more available, and it's proven itself to do some really good stuff too.
Yeah, I mean, everyone's offering 6.5 Creedmoor ammunition at this point, right? And I think even I'm guilty of hopping on the bandwagon. You know, just much less styling out there to get some longer ranges. So you definitely have to have it these days.
Exactly. And the chassis here, that's polymer, and that's from you guys. Was it separate? What's
Yeah,
the
so
action?
this is our polymer stock, injection molded polymer. There is an aluminum block embedded into the polymer from the fore end all the way down to the action screws as well. And then in the rear you have fully adjustable rear, so you can adjust the cheek weld with a high-low comb. And you can also adjust the length of pull by just removing 2 screws. So it's very customizable for anyone. You know, set it and forget it, and you're good to go depending on the season, the shooter. And that fore end is great because it gives you some robustness up front.
Yeah.
So you have no flex, it's more rigid, and also you have 3 sling swivel sets, and those 2 in the front are actually screwed into that rail. So it gives that a good secure lockup as well.
Oh yeah.
And you can see
bipod
you've
on
got,
there.
yeah, so you can get a bipod as well as a sling and not interfere. And that fore end, as you can see, is also flat, so you can rest it on a bag or bipod and make it a lot easier to use.
Yeah, and I see that you've got a threaded barrel here too for suppressed options.
We
Which
do.
is
So it's a nice balance of, you know, a lightweight barrel for hunting, so you don't have too much weight up front, and you still have a threaded muzzle.
fantastic. And this thing, can I hold it real quick?
Of course, go for it.
And it actually is pretty light. This is really, really cool.
Yeah, just under about 7 pounds. And what's nice about it is the receiver, you know, adds a lot of that weight, but it is a flat bottom receiver. So you have an integral recoil lug, but you have that flat bottom for a more secure lockup. For the
You think I'm gonna
action screws
trust
go
a guy
into.
that's bigger
And
than
also on the
hell
top here,
to
you
tell
can
me
see
something's
tabs
light?
Ready to go. Remington 7
Yeah, it's pretty
pattern, basically
freaking light.
40 screws.
Gotcha. And there's magazine fed, obviously.
Yep,
Okay.
It's a
AICS,
pretty damn
those
light
aftermarket magazine options.
little
You can
gun right
kind of
here.
Find those anywhere. It's much more adaptable. And the bolt itself is actually a 60-degree bolt throw,
Okay.
2-position tang safety, and an adjustable trigger.
Dear Dr. K, I used to think I was never meant to be beautiful. I was teased because of my teeth. I didn't like the person looking back at me in the mirror.
Damn.
I
Oh,
never
sorry,
thought I could
sorry.
afford dental implants. You and your team.
Fantastic. And what is the MSRP on this one?
I'm sorry.
The great thing about this, the MSRP is $9.99 with sub-MOA guarantee.
Wow, $9.99 sub MOA guaranteed. Of course, what else do you expect from Colt? Always delivers. Well, Jess, thank you
Never
so
mind.
much for your time. Really appreciate
Colt.
it.
And welcome back, guys. We're here with John with Aimpoint. We're talking over some products, some stuff that they've got going on, and I'm pretty sure I'm going to let him take over from here. So,
Hey everybody, welcome to SHOT Show, and we do have a few new products this year. First off, we'll just go over the new Acros that we have. We've taken the P2 design and we've gone ahead and made it in color now. So we've got the FDE, and I believe that's the Sniper Gray right there.
Yep.
Yeah, and the Sniper Gray offerings now. And then also we are introducing a new magnifier I had it in my pocket a moment ago. There it is right there.
What's in your pocket for there, buddy?
Looks just like the 3XC. We had a specification come to us from an end user that liked the price of the 3XC, but they needed some water submersion capability to it.
Makes sense.
So we hardened it up a little bit. We got a 25 meter, 80 some odd feet water submersion rating to it now. Still got the +2, -2 diopter adjustment to it. Windage and elevation centering adjustments. Classic format. Fits all of our traditional mounting solutions, just like the 3XC.
And what do you think about MSRP for that?
$469.
Oh, wow.
Great price on it.
Oh, I might need to buy 2 of those, actually. Awesome. So, John, thank you so much, first of all, for showing us what you guys have new over here.
You won't do it.
Everybody knows Aimpoint's stellar rapport, and you guys are just awesome. So, first of all, thank you so much.
My pleasure.
To see you again.
Over here now with our friend who you've seen on the channel multiple times now, Paul with Foxtrot Mike. Always good to see you, bro.
Good to see you, man.
I realized you were grabbing something. I went a complete miss. Good lord. All right, dude. So first of all, that rifle looks cool. We'll talk about it in just a moment. But you're talking about a one-piece barrel?
Yeah. So this is a one-piece barrel. In 525 years of rifle barrel making, this is the first. We machined the barrel extension, a 45-degree gas block, and a chemo muzzle device. This was a journey to try and make a barrel more concentric, and we found we could make a barrel in a single piece. We've been working on this for a while. We combined some technology to make this possible, and what we did is we found some advantages. We made the barrel extension about an AR-10 size. We made the bolt head AR-10 size, and then we were able to cut the feed ramps directly into the barrel extension. So we got something very strong, very light, very simple, really good thermal efficiency with the 45-degree gas block, integrated. You know, you're not going to have no baffle strikes. Really, really robust and heavy duty. You know, you got a flat here. We have a mating feature in the upper. These are thermal fits. So I'll heat the upper and I'll press these together and then install the barrel nut, etc. And all the guns on the wall have this.
Dude, that is really cool, man. So I mean, the fact, because my mind didn't even think about the muzzle device. And it's I find that to be unique, but also pretty freaking cool. So you just pretty much choose the barrel. I mean, so I know it's the chemo. Are you guys looking at doing other QD devices as well?
We have other partners. We love Dead Air, man. Let's call it what it is. Dead Air is my jam. We love Dead Air. They're a great partner, and we loved working with them on this. Same with Global Ordnance. Global Ordnance on the other project. But yeah, we'll keep our eyes open for other partners. It's a really good suppressor host. Because you don't have baffle strikes.
You don't have to worry about that at all. Now, with that too, guys, Foxtrot Mike has always been open to the public. You literally take the comments, the feedback, and everything else. 100%. So if there's other muzzle devices you might like to see, or what came to mind too is an open hub design where the only thing is the muzzle device. That's not, you know what I'm saying?
That's $1 million idea. That's a great idea.
I'm just throwing it out there. All right, now show me that rifle really quick.
How are you? So this is the Global Ordnance Monolith. They have been a fabulous partner, and we developed it in conjunction with them to their specifications. 100% ambi, wonderful controls. We are doing it many different ways. We're doing a paratrooper charging handle for them. Comes with the AKB stock, and we actually integrated the folding attachment into the lower, which is actually pretty simple. You know, so why didn't anybody do that before? But, you know, why not? So there we go. We're doing this in a 16-inch rifle with our one-piece barrel, extra heavy-duty bolt, fully ambi. We're really excited about 5.5 pounds.
Even with the optic, that's light.
I know.
That is really nice. It feels good. That's cool, dude.
I'm excited. I'm excited for you to go. And then this is the real MVP for us. So this is the ranch rifle. Like, this has been a huge win for us. And now we did the lower first because it was what we were building this in the background. But our plan was always to sell this as a rifle.
I remember the first time I shot this was at Kalash Bash a few years ago.
That's right.
And dude, and I think at that point in time it wasn't even production yet. And it was fun, dude. It's a whole different beast.
We worked on this for 3 years, and we would take it to the trade shows and shoot it at the trade shows. It was fun.
And then right there, I remember you asking me like, hey, what are your thoughts? Give me some feedback. Again, Foxtrot Mike has always been really good about the feedback and everything. So you guys comment down below. What else would you like to see from Foxtrot Mike?
Hey, Dead Air's no slouch though. Dead Air, good stuff, man.
You're absolutely right. So exciting stuff, man. Paul, it's always good to see you, bro.
Hey, man, great seeing you. Say hi to the team.
You got it.
Here we are at MacPull. We've got Dwayne here with us. Dwayne, thanks for having us.
Yo, what's up? Is that Kato's?
Really cool brand
Kato's
new
100,000.
And that's that transparent PMAG.
A day's going great, man. How's
That
yours?
has been about a 15-year material science project trying to figure out. There's been plenty of translucent magazines that have hit the market
Yep,
previously.
not bad. Heck
all the
yeah,
way
brother.
Back to the original Og mags and things like
What
that.
you up to? You
There's always been a deficit in performance that we were not
you want a
having.
free decal, dude?
So it's either
I'm doing free decals today.
issue, it's a durability issue, or it's a dust test and surface hardness kind
It's
of
a
issue.
first
So
for this for
finding that
me.
Goldilocks
I
material
mean, I don't know anybody
allowed
else
you
that's
to
doing
pass
it, but
all of the rough handling
the first
tests
for me.
TOP 32045, as well as like silica cell.
You're into
mud tests,
patriotic
things like
stuff.
that.
If you're in the
Dust
U.S., I'm not
murder
sure.
On translucent materials mostly.
I got
So
a
we
bunch of
finally
U.S.
figured it
stuff.
out. We now passed, all the 5-foot drop tests down to -60 and things like that. Full weapon drops.
No, thank you.
And it'll run silica sill like a champ, so it has
No
all
problem.
the reliability of a Gen M3 PMAG.
What you
as
got
well as
going
the
on?
durability that we expect.
Yeah, man, no problem.
Plus, we added some things that most other translucent magazines don't have. We don't like the fact that when the round stack goes inside the mag well, that's why we kept with the mag level window and considered it and still do.
Nothing.
To be a superior
Let me ask
methodology
you.
of telling how many rounds you have in the magazine rather than just looking
What
at
is
round
the
stack goes
reason
inside the mag well.
you wouldn't want a
painted
free
spring
decal?
leg.
Just wondering. I'm curious because I want to dabble into this and just see. I want to hear people's thoughts.
There you go, Dwayne. All right.
So yeah, the painted spring leg. There's a white painted spring leg in here, and that corresponds with the numbers on the side of the magazine. It's not the round stack
just
that's
curious.
on the numbers. It's that white painted spring leg, and so it tells you exactly within one or two, within whatever level of fidelity the spring compression is, how many rounds you actually have left, all the way down to 0. So when the round stack goes up inside the mag well, you still have an indication. Somewhere between 15 and 0 is what you've got. But that spring leg will now tell you exactly what you have.
That is so cool. I want to show this to the camera. He's talking about this white spring lag right here. That is so cool. A very good innovation. Because you're right. I use some other translucent or transparent magazines.
I got you.
And you can't kind of tell. You're like, okay, I can see
You're in a different
bullets in
country?
there, but how many do I have? This is fantastic. Really, really cool. And
If so, what
15
country are you
years.
in?
You guys worked on it for 15 years.
Yeah, all the way back from the Gen 1 PMags, there were translucent attempts, and we played with
Australia,
all materials.
dude, that's what's up.
We came very close in 2014.
Wait, what
There were
time
some
is it over there?
compatibility issues, as well as some kind of
It's 8:30
longevity
p.m.
issues.
here.
And now we finally. This
Was
material
it?
didn't
Is
even
it
exist
morning over
2
there?
years
No, I don't
ago,
know.
so,
Is it?
So this is patented, I assume, or
Gotta be.
So more trade
12?
secrets,
Oh.
compounding secrets.
It's morning, but not
once you put it out there,
early
and
morning.
you patent it, everybody knows what it is, right? So,
Or it is early morning, actually.
So when is this going to be available for
You know what I mean.
consumers? And can you tell us MSRP?
So this is going to be about $23, and it will be available. We're saying spring.
Australia.
We're playing,
That's what's
this
up,
is
man.
A textured and completed magazine, right? But we're still playing with
What
some
are
things,
what are you guys'
trying to
gun
tweak
rights?
the last little
Didn't
bit we
something
can of the
happen?
process
Yeah,
before we
Australia
table
got
on what we're doing.
screwed on their
So
gun
this should
rights.
be spring,
Didn't you guys get
but we're-
shafted
whatever we
on
say, we've got
civilian-owned
everything out that we can.
gun
That's
rights?
when we'll ship it to the consumer.
Remember that
March-ish
used to be a
timeframe,
talking
if you
point
put
for
a gun
our
to my head,
country.
that's,
They'd be like,
what I wanna say,
Australia
but
did it, da
potentially
da da da
the
da,
goal would
and
be
we're
earlier
like,
than that.
Gotcha. Well, thanks a lot. It looks extremely promising.
Oh, you
Obviously,
you must be a
Magpul dominates the
youngin'.
market, continues to do
How old are
so.
you,
I
17?
think you just leveled everything up big time. This is what a cool, and it also good-looking magazine too. I love this thing. I mean, you gotta look good too. Don't you think
16.
So?
Absolutely.
And
Man,
I know
I'm
we don't have
close.
any rounds in here to kind of show how it would look.
Yep.
but We've got
have
this
some.
photo right behind you that you
Close.
can just see that.
Yep.
Really, really cool thing. And I heard that you've got something else for a 6-hour
Yes.
magazine.
what you
So the AMAG.
what did I
This
do
is
when
an
I was
interesting one.
16?
Of course, we made Glock magazines out of pure polymer because they had room, and there was just some
My
frustration.
gosh,
on our
actually,
part
it's
that there
probably
just
not a
isn't
good
enough
idea for
wall
me to
stock
talk
available
about what I did
to
when I
do
was
a
16.
Proper polymer magazine or pistol magazine. Once again, there's other people who have done it, but there's a
I was an
compromise
effed up
in either the
individual at
transition and/or the
16.
stack, and you don't have
But
enough
I'm good now, I'm a good
clearances,
boy.
things like that, so it's
All
a
right, let me see what
compromise.
other
And you
orders
can
I
buy
got.
material. We played with those solutions. We played with tape insertions and all kind of ways to do it. But at the end, there was improvement. There was room for improvement in just making a better metal magazine in a lot of the fitments that are out there. And so everything from
Boom.
spring design to follower
Finish
design
that
to just
one.
slightly tweaking how the round stack is controlled.
All right.
Things like that. Using laser welding on the back so we can have witness holes the whole way down.
Got a bunch of
and
those to
don't
make.
have to do a lot of surface grinding, so that saves cost that we don't have to pass on to the consumer, as well as using stainless steel materials, which is not new, but like Why would you not?
Be right
The
back.
gold
I'm about to
coating
go
the
make my
thing,
lunch.
you end
What
up
do you
with
guys
those
eat in
magazines every time you get something
Australia?
shipped off there, so,
That'd be.
um,
Wait, what
they're-
is it? Vegemite?
it's
Don't you
incremental
guys have
advances,
Vegemite or some shit?
Right, but they're meaningful. Spring design, we're really good at spring design, and there were some questions as to why folks would do certain things in various iterations, because there's more than one manufacturer that makes the factory magazine, right, for the 320. So, and this is consistency, and there's different spring designs and different. We just want to solve that, so you know what you're getting here. They're all the same. We have an enormous capacity, and they're going to be out there, and the price point is pretty great too.
That's what I was going to get. So when
Bit.
is this going to be available? If it is now,
Now, this is shipping.
price.
$35 MSRP.
There you go, guys. Sig Sauer P320 magazines from MacPull, $35.
Shipping now,
People say it
and
sucks.
There's going to be additional capacity.
What do you
as well
think?
as
You like
business
it?
from this line throughout
Or you haven't tried
2024
it?
And beyond. So really aggressively moving forward on a lot of fun stuff with this
That is
program.
fantastic. And
You
we have
like it?
classified ones with
Yeah.
local
What? How do you
markings
get? I
on.
remember
Obviously that
seeing
and the new
Kid
transparent
Leroy or
magazine
something
as soon as possible.
eating it
Guys
on.
going
Was
with
it
a
just
little,
on some
testing and
toast?
fun with it.
I know a guy.
All right. Good. Well, Dwayne, thank you so much. Pleasure having you.
All right, guys, welcome here. We're over here with Chris over at the FN booth, and I'm pretty sure we got some new stuff around, and something's catching my eye right in front of me. So, Chris, take it away, please.
Vegemite.
Thanks for stopping
I
by.
gotta.
So this year,
I'm
the
gonna
theme
find
for
some.
what
I'm
we're
gonna
launching
get
is
it. I'm
expansion
gonna
of
order
the
some for
509
myself.
family. It's been in space for 7 years, going on 7 years now.
Yeah,
for us,
it on
and so
toast
we've
is
been
really
working over
good.
the years to
Hell
kind of
yeah.
fill in the gaps. And so one of the things that we were asked when we
What else you guys
introduced
got?
the CC Edge about 2 years ago.
I know. I mean, this is very stupid,
right partner
but
turn every challenge into
just
mission
because everything associated with
it'd be really great
kangaroos
to put a full-size
that
frame
people
on it, and that's what
automatically
we did.
think
So this is the FN
Australia from
509
here. But
CC Edge
I had some
XL.
kangaroo
So
once.
basically it's
That shit was
the best
awesome.
of
I don't know if you
the
guys eat
CC Edge
kangaroo, but
and the LS
I had
Edge all
kangaroo
packed into
tail.
one gun. So you get weighted magazine base pads, you get a magwell, you get a full 17-round grip frame.
I believe it
and
was
then
a
you
tail.
get the compensated slide assembly that's on the CC Edge. So super flat shooting experience, a lot of fun. It's we're really excited about it.
Okay. So, to me, that means you guys are looking at competition a little bit with that. I'd say like a soft launch.
No,
So
had
I
it
mean,
this
it's
weekend.
really meant for
That's what's
defensive
up.
purposes and giving you the best chance to win the fight as much as you can. If you shoot flatter, you shoot faster. You maintain a good target picture, target
Don't
focus.
tread
So
on me,
that's
Snake.
what we're trying to accomplish with the Edge models and specifically the CC Edge XL.
Wow, that's awesome. That's awesome. And this
So what
seems
kind
like
of
different
what kind of things are you
barrels.
interested in?
So this is something a little different.
Okay.
So with the launch of the CC Edge about 2 years
Which is
ago,
funny.
we had a lot of
This is
customers
a
that have 509s.
well. This is a channel I play
And they were asking
games
us, like,
games
hey, it'd
on,
be really
but
cool
I
if
also
we put that
do my
compensator on
my
509
business stuff
tactical or
on here as
509
well.
compact MRD.
Okay.
And right
And so
now
we listened to
I'm
customers,
doing
we
some.
tried to, and we're giving them
Well,
that.
this is
So
just
we
decals,
are
but
launching
I
today
usually
as well
put
an
these on
accessory
rifles
compensator kit
Oh, wow.
for
and
compact
and
mid-size
shotguns and
standard
stuff like that.
509s.
Wow, that's awesome.
Going to come with a black, or what I'm showing here is a flat dark earth compensator. And the great thing about our compensator kit, not only does it compensate, but it also allows you to maintain your gun really easily. So we have a quick detach. So
Wait, do that again?
So quick detach, quick reattach.
Wow.
No threads, no shims, no set screws, nothing to time. Basically, once you install it, you field strip your gun, pull the old barrel out, put this one in, cock it, you're ready to go the range.
That is
Oh,
awesome.
shoot, that's the
wow,
wrong
That was
thing.
quick. I don't know if we were able to capture that.
We can
yeah,
run-
yeah, that was super quick. Wow, I'm
So all it is
Right now I'm
push
into
in,
work
quarter turn.
as a floorer. That's what's
wow.
up.
Okay.
Video
Mine's
games.
blown
What games
off.
do you like to
I
play,
love
dude?
that little quickness to it. I really do.
So the idea behind this is that compensators have been around for a long time, and we're an innovative company. We try and listen to customers and solve their problems. One of the challenge with compensated pistols is that once you rock set the compensator on your threads, it's on there.
Yeah, you're married to it.
I've been playing a lot of Overwatch lately, but I typically play a bunch of any FPS, like bigger FPS games. I don't play Call of Duty though.
I love it. Chris, there's some more stuff that we have here at SHOT Show, and I see this lovely full-size 509. Can you take us into it?
Yep. So what we're introducing here today is a commercial version of the 509 in full size.
Been playing a
MRD.
lot of
So anybody
Overwatch
that knows
though,
FN,
like
the
a
normal
whole
509
bunch.
features kind of a smaller, more compact slide and barrel, made it to
My
a
other
full-size
computer
frame,
is
and
being
that's kind of been
super
our thing.
slow.
So listening to customers, and people want full-size duty performance, and that's what we're giving them here with the full-size MRD.
Or at least
So
it's pretending
it's
to be
the same
slow.
full-size frame,
Fortnite
17-round
with friends.
magazine, but they're getting a
That's
full
what's up.
4.5-inch barrel.
Getting into
What
Rocket
this
League.
does for them, if
I
you're
had a
not running a red
buddy
dot,
of
it
mine
gives you
that
a longer
was
sight radius, so for better
into
accuracy.
Rocket League, and that
And
dude
there's a
was
little bit more mass in the
cracked.
slide, too, so it
Holy
does help with
crap.
recoil. So
Insane.
people that want that true, full-size police gun, performance, we're giving it to him here with the
He was
5.9
absolutely insane.
full-size MRD.
Wow,
I played Fortnite as well. I haven't played in years though.
X300, it's looking good.
Yeah.
Wow.
So we're super excited about this. We launched a law enforcement only version of this about 2 years ago, and then everybody's been asking us like, when can I get this? I know this is for police, but like I want this. So like, again, listening to customers, we try to give them what they want. So
Ask and ye shall receive.
That's right. That's right.
Absolutely. All right, well, Chris, thank you so much for taking us through these product lines, especially this one. It's right up my speed. I'm more of a
You're not that good?
very much full size. I got these huge hands.
Man, I used to practice in that game like 8 hours a day.
We're over here now with my friend Joe.
Insane.
With LMT.
I don't
It's
do
always
that
good to
shit
see you,
no
brother.
more.
What's up, man? Good to see you again. I'm so excited to be here. You guys, you know you're one of my favorites, all right? And dude, I've been running the ever-living piss out of my Estonian rifle. Yeah. I love that gun. It is lightweight, easy to control. I've got a little ACOG set up with mine and everything. Big fan of it. And I also really am a fan of the 308 too. That's pretty freaking sweet.
The Piston 308, full new release for this year. So you're going to see that in basically the same configuration the Estonians picked it up in.
Right. That's pretty awesome, man. But this little guy, tell us about this short, freaking awesome little thing here.
So we wanted to do something.
All right, brother.
New. This is
Have
not
fun and
based off of any contract that we have
make some
answered
freaking
so far.
sick ass
It's kind of
floors today, bro.
Precursor to what we expect.
That's a hard ass job.
So compact new upper, 8 1/4 inch 300 blackout barrel.
A lot of math
and
in
paired
there.
with our PDW system.
Take care, man.
It just makes it a nice little truck gun or whatever you
Oh,
want
and
to
I
use
appreciate
it for.
the follow too,
Honestly,
bro.
I mean, don't you say
I didn't
like
even
you
see
said
it
earlier,
till
it's
just
like
now.
The kids say it's got a whole vibe to it.
Oh yeah, bro. We'll see you.
And I really am liking this a lot. Shorty 300 blackouts are some of my favorites, and the PDW stock that you guys offer too is just, it's so cool. It's so cool. And with that, going back to the Estonian here, we've got one sitting in the video room right now. But if I could, we've got a friend actually, Golden Web. If you guys aren't familiar with him, check him out. But he asked us if I could come over here and talk to you guys. And I know you guys make piston and DI uppers.
That's right.
And he also has a full auto lower. And I was just trying to see if you'd let me try to break one of your uppers, or two of them.
Weren't you in the Marines?
I still am, yeah.
Yeah, so you can break pretty much anything,
That's
then,
true.
right?
That's true.
All right, challenge accepted.
All right, you guys heard it here, and I think that would also be a really good way to segue the contest for the Rahi 20.
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay, cool. I think you guys are going to like that. This 300 blackout, does it have a specific name or anything, or is it just...
Nope, just the compact 300 blackout that we got. So.
All right, cool. If you want to call it the Morgan Special, I wouldn't be mad about it, all right? Joe, it's always good to see you, brother.
Absolutely.
Take it easy, man.
I got a question for you.
Yeah.
I heard Koenig is about to announce something.
Yeah.
This is not live. Don't worry.
Yeah.
About it.
Yeah.
What is it?
Yeah.
This.
What is that, Mr. Butler?
It's a gun.
Wait, but what kind of gun is that? That looks too Gucci for me.
This is the Koenig Combat.
Koenig Combat?
Yeah.
Can I look at it?
Yeah.
Who made this?
We just,
this, right.
What? Oh, they're over here.
There's right
I know
there.
you're filming.
Yes. So what is
All
that,
right.
man?
The Koenig Combat, I've heard about them for years. One of my previous shooters shot for them, then Nils started crushing with them. Nils and I shot competition forever together, and I sponsored it for many years, and one day he's like, another company wants to take me on. I'm like, I don't want to hold you back. They're a big-ass company. So years later, we came up with this gun. I wanted to just have a gun that kind of does every category of competition, so it could fit almost like at least five competitions in USPSA. You got optics ready. It's the first Koenig with a compensator on it. It's got
It looks amazing.
fluted barrel, triggers crazy light, got aggressive texturing. The sights are not big blocky gonzo trash you see on a lot of guns.
Precision sights too.
Yeah, the fiber optics at the top. It's back and forth for over a year on the details of every little detail that makes the guns feel good, like all the guns that we have.
Yeah.
But finally have a gun that people can get. And under $1,000.
Under $1,000.
Under $1,000.
What's the MSRP on this one?
$9.99.
Wow, incredible. $950. But anyway, I don't want to take you your time up
With
too
tax,
much,
it's not
but
under
this is a
1,000.
fantastic thing. Mechanics are
It probably still is,
very
I don't know.
flat shooting guns, so I can't imagine how this is going to be after. Terran Tactical, the man, the myth, the legend, did his wand on this thing. So I can't wait to see it.
Great little gun.
Shoot it.
And they're super accurate. The barrel fits. And obviously this is the gun last year won the Nationals in 9mm with Nils Jonasson to beat a lot of different guns out, the 2011s and everything else. So that proves that the
that's
base
pretty
was a
sick.
great gun to work on.
Actually.
All right, so what this means is, Ryan and Classic Firearms team, we're going to go back to TTI, and now we're going to actually shoot this guy.
And also the compensator, you push a little pin, pop it right off, to put a shorter barrel and make the gun more of like a carry gun.
Oh, so you can actually take that off whenever you want to?
There's so many versatile things about this, the most versatile, crazy gun I've ever seen.
And who came up with the color combination? Also,
I did.
also
We were going to
TTI?
go gray at first, but then I switched to this. I liked it better. So.
I think I really love this color.
Like it?
I like it a lot better than the gray, in my opinion. But super cool.
Yeah.
And again, you touched it, man. You made it. So it automatically. Nobody needs to ask any questions. If Terran Tactical touched it, just take it. Take his word for it. You're gonna win matches with this thing. So
Thank you,
I'd like to
Brian.
get one. I'm gonna have one. Hey man, you're amazing.
Thank you.
Hey, I don't care what they say about you, man. I love you.
They said a lot about him before.
And welcome back, guys. We're here with Trigicon over here in their beautiful booth, I must say. We're going to talk about some of their new offerings, pistol dots. I'm very intrigued about your enclosed optics. So please, Chris, thank you for, first of all, thank you for having us.
No problem,
And
sir.
take it away.
So we have two new optics this year. We have the RCR, which is our fully enclosed pistol red dot. The new for this year, it is the 10 illumination settings, 1 super bright, 3 night visions. You've got 6 years of battery life on setting number 4. Top loading 2032 battery. But what makes this unique is how it mounts to the firearm.
I absolutely agree. Keeping that mounting system is phenomenal. You guys got this crazy system that, first of all, works. It's proven. I've never snapped a screw.
Right.
That's just me. Make sure you follow your proper torque specs. I'm just saying, but yeah, please take it away.
So what we've done is we've used the same bolt pattern as the arm arm.
Right.
And we've done so by insetting 2 caps and screws. So what this allows us to do is mount directly to any slide with an arm arm pattern without having to go to a dovetail mount or any other additional plating system.
It's pretty sick.
So if it's an arm arm pattern, this will bolt right to it. And it also has the same deck height as the RMR. So if you want to go enclosed, you've been running RMR for years, you can switch it out. You don't have to change your iron sights or how you mount to your slide.
That's awesome.
And like you said, like you were saying, these caps and screws have been tested, retested. You can't cross thread them. You can't strip them out. You'll break the tool before you break the head of this optic. So it's or the screw, but it's a great, very durable. It's got the RMR patented design. Very, very durable optic.
Absolutely. And I love what you guys have done. You have not taken anything and reinvented the wheel. You guys have just doubled down on exactly what you're famous for.
Right.
So that's phenomenal. Yeah, absolutely.
And the next one, it's my personal favorite, is the RMR HD. It's the next generation of the RMR. So what we've done is we put a top-loading 2032 battery. You have a bigger window. You have the indexing ridge on top. But what's really neat about this is the forward-facing light sensing. So instead of looking at the ambient light, this sensor on top here is looking forward at target. And it's tuned to how your eye works. So as your eye adjusts to light changes, that is going to adjust your reticle kind of in the same manner. So if you're transitioning from a dark room into a light environment, that's going to automatically adjust that reticle. Or if you're in a dark room and you hit your light, instead of losing your reticle, it's going to adjust just as quick to that light getting turned on. And some other features on here, you've got a dot and a dot with a 55 MOA circle, so you can run either or. But we put in some enhanced adjustability in this. And by that, so if you're running on auto and say you like to be on the higher end or you want your reticle to be brighter, well, you can go in and adjust that auto sensor to stay in the higher end of the adjustment range. And vice versa. If you want to stay in the low range, you can stay in the low range. So you can really tweak that to your preferences. And you can also, with the dot circle reticle, you can contrast how that dot and that circle interact. So if you want a bright dot with a dim circle, you can do that, or vice versa, depending on your preference or how you're running that optic.
It's extremely tunable. First of all, the enlarged buttons on here, for me, via my huge hands, that just is something my eyes go straight to. So yes, you guys have knocked this out of the park, 100%.
Well, thank you.
Well, MSRP on
$849 for both.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
right
they both are the same. Yeah.
You heard it first. $849 MSRP. I love that. Awesome. Well, Chris, thank you so much.
Thank you, sir. Appreciate you
for bringing us through here, and we're going to check out what else Trijicon has for us, and we'll be right back with you. Hey guys, and we're here with Trijicon with Josh. First of all, thank you for having us. Absolutely. And tell us about this wonderful.
If your HVAC unit is at least 5 years old and you own your own home, you may be eligible to have your unit completely replaced at no cost. At Addicts, our job is to connect you to funding that is available from both the federal and state governments to replace.
Piece of glass that you have here.
Yeah, absolutely. So this is the new Credo 1 to 10. Okay. So, you know, the Credo 1 to 8 has been one of our best-selling optics for a number of years, but definitely some folks have been asking us for a 1 to 10. Well, we've answered that with this optic. It's just an awesome setup. Absolutely. So you've got a first focal plane reticle in here, and it's a really great reticle because it's got a nice segmented circle that's illuminated at through 1 power, so lots of nice bright illumination. And then when you come in to the 10, you've got a nice fine crosshair dot, and that's also illuminated. Okay. So from the 1 to 10, you've got great illumination and great specificity when you take that longer shot, which is really nice. It's got red and green illumination in it, so you get to choose back and forth between them. Oh, which is pretty. Yeah, inside. So you pick whether you want red or green as you're going, based on kind of the backdrop and what you're shooting against. Okay. It's really nice. There's also an off setting between each brightness, so you're always just 1 click away from off. Okay. So if you know you like a mid setting, you're always just 1 click on, 1 click off, which is great. Okay. A couple other things we kind of carried over from the 1 to 8 is a 34mm tube. Awesome. So it gives you a great amount of travel, great rigidity. It's got 100 MOA travel in it, which is pretty awesome. And you might also notice it's super compact. Right. So it's only 10 inches in total length and only about 21 ounces. So it is a great optic to put all that into it. It's got zero stop adjuster as well. Just a great, Trijicon quality built, durable optic in a 1 to 10, which a lot of folks have been looking for.
Absolutely, that looks so phenomenal. Is this a new mount?
It is, yeah. This is part of our Q-Lock mount system. Okay. So this is a cantilever mount that we set up. We've got several different heights for this as well, kind of to either co-align with a clip-on if you want to, or if you want a little bit more of kind of a chin instead of a cheek setup. It's a lot of different options. Also, the really cool thing about these new mounts is that each of these sides here, you can actually mount a red dot on there, so you can mount it on either offset or on top. Awesome. We've got multiple heights for that, and you can also do that. Those are all the RMRs will fit on there, as well as the RMR CC. So if you want a really, really small little red dot off to the side, we've got that as an option now as well, which is pretty cool.
What are we talking about of MSRP?
Yeah, MSRP is about $2,200 for the scope, which is is a very, very good price when you think about getting a first focal plane 1 to 10, particularly from a product that you know is going to be durable and last you.
Oh, we know that. You guys have a stupendous reputation, so that's no question. So for sure. Josh, thank you so much for having us. Absolutely.
All right, before we exit the Canic booth, I wanted to grab my bro Adam. They're always good to see. You got him in frame, right? I know it's for me. So.
Wait, but do you have him in frame? Yeah, there's a lot of frame questions.
There is, but dude, before we left, I just wanted to go ahead and go a little bit into detail about what's in the box with the Canic and the Terran collaboration and the Canic Combat, correct?
Absolutely. So it's the Canic TTI Combat, obviously playing homage to his whole line, and then obviously I don't know if you remember, we had the Combats. So we had some previous partnerships that have now evolved into something that is a dream for me personally, a dream for all the team at Canic, and I think it's really something special for Terran to be a part of something that is now, a much larger produced in terms of the volume. This is something that's very special. It's spreading freedom, and it's doing it at a price that everybody can afford. And it's a huge deal for us. A lot of fanfare to start the day. I mean, you seem excited about it.
Dude, I am excited about it. Liver King was excited about it.
Oh, when the Liver King's excited about it. Yeah, it's an interesting thing.
Right. And I am curious. So you can own, everybody, boys and girls at home, you can own a Terran pistol now, essentially. What is the price point MSRP?
So it's going to be $949.99 for everything you see here, and we can kind of talk about that. But yeah, this is going to be less than half the cost of anything that Terran's ever been a part of.
So for sub 1K, you guys can actually have what I think is probably one of the most awesome pistols that we're going to be seeing here, which is really cool. But let's go ahead and break it down. I noticed already it is optics cut.
Right.
And like all other Canic products, I assume that we can get a good co-witness with it. But what you told me was Taryn loves the SRO sight.
He loves it.
But it's a thick boy, and it's hard to get that co-witness
That boy
sometimes.
thick.
Yes.
That boy thick.
Yeah, right? Just like Jason. And I got to tell you, man, I want to know, do we still get a co-witness with the SRO?
Absolutely. So that's the big thing. Obviously, not only is the Trijicon SRO, which is a great optic, you know, that big window, but Canik actually just released a version ourselves. So here at SHOT Show as well, we have the Canik MO3, which is that huge, you know, interface, that window, and now with a 6 MOA.
Yeah.
So kind of, you know, that same premise. But the thing about that is, with that big window and the way it sits so high, like you call it, it's an elevator, you know? Yeah. So what Taryn said, it was very important that you had that low profile sit.
Right.
So we actually redeveloped
How much is
entire
that
optics
little
plate
optic?
specifically for the Trijicon
Let's see.
SRO and the MO3. So it's incredible. Yeah, I don't think that's going to do very good for the camera. It's his first day. But if you notice how thin it is, and actually what it does is it integrates to the sides of the top of the slide to give you, so something that's very exciting. So yeah, you're going to be able to have a lot more functionality with your optic outside of just, you know, riding that optic high.
Dude, what's the material of this?
Super secret 5000. I think it's like a plastic alloy mix.
Dude, it's crazy because of how thin and light it is and everything, and it's still going to give you that lockup and everything, so that way you can get that co-witness. Super freaking cool. Go ahead and pop it out, though, dude. Let's see. Let's get a look into. Oh yeah, yep. Sounds like metal to me.
Yeah, it's an alloy mix. Yeah. So obviously you have the gun. You know, you've got the +3 base pad. That is the TTI base pad that it comes with. It also comes with another, you know, standard mag with that aluminum base pad, though. Gives you that easy drop. Comes with all the, you know, the 3 back straps, which are actually redesigned by Taryn. So they're actually a little more narrow on the back and have that matching super aggressive grip texture that he demanded. Obviously, you've got that 90-degree brake, aluminum diamond cut trigger, and then you've got what's really kind of cool. You've got the bronze finish on the Cerakote, but if you look and you tilt the gun, you'll notice it's actually black shadowing Cerakote all the way through. It gives it another cool accent. You know, obviously it's got some redesigned Taryn optics in terms of the iron sights. It's got that ported and fluted barrel. It's got the Canik compensator, which is that quick detachable proprietary system. Super cool. I mean, it's a really cool gun. New aggressive slide release. And then, like you said, if you pop into the case,
Boy said
you got the 3 back straps, you got the mags, you got everybody loves the little toolkit.
The baby Canik.
The baby Canik. But then you go deep into the case, and it gets even more interesting. So,
and Taryn loves his coins.
He loves his coins. So obviously it comes with the collectible coin, it comes with the punch, the speed loader, but then now it's actually coming with its own special competition holster. So as the grip texture, if you notice, actually all the lines on this gun match the line, or on the holster match the line of the gun. So when it's in there, it actually is exactly where the trigger is, where the front slide serrations are, everything. So it's just a nice touch. Exactly. It's got a customizable retention screw, everything that you would need to truly make this your own. Really excited to bring it to market, and at under $1,000, including obviously this travel case, which is you know, very reliable, water resistant, lock seals. We're really excited to bring it to market. It's going to be one of those ones. The Rival S and the Rival were huge success for us. Everybody's, where's the Rival S? Obviously the Rival S is a little bit different in that metal frame. We're going to continue to make those and make as many as we can. But we know polymer guns. You know, and that's one of the things we were like, let's make the most badass polymer gun we can make with one of the most badass innovators in our industry. And here we go.
And of course, just like all other Canik guns, the magazines fit just like all the other Canik mags.
Absolutely, they run through them all,
Now you may not like this, but I will tell you, I tried just because I was curious. I did take the barrel assembly and the slide assembly off and put it on one of the steel frame guns.
And did it work?
It looks like it's going to work, bro.
None of this is endorsed by Canik, and Clint was held liable for all accusations made.
I'm just saying, I have a Rival S. I'm definitely picking up one of these. I'll let you know how it runs.
I gotta go.
Adam, dude, it's always good to see you, bro.
Good to see you, brother.
Thank you, man.
Thank you, guys.
Hey, the TTI Canik Combat, perfect.
And you know, you guys, we'll just talk about it later, but you guys are going to be one of the first to have it. So we're really excited to, you know, we're going to go out and put some rounds down range. I think you already have an idea of that competition. And then obviously the day they're online or the day they're available, you know, Classic Firearms will have them on it. We're going to make a commitment to make sure you guys have them.
Well, everybody was commenting on how good I looked at the Gundies last night. I'm thinking I'd take that same dress and put a Canik in there with.
And by everybody, you mean
my
your
fiance?
Mom? Yeah, your mom and your fiance.
Yeah.
clear fitting?
Yeah.
Well, brother, welcome to the team. Welcome to it. And obviously, we're really excited to have you guys as part of the collaboration because it really is. It's not just Terran. It's not just Canik. It's the entire community embracing it. It's all the online retailers, the brick and mortars that actually help provide it.
Right.
Man, it's going to be something special, and we're just looking to get started on even more big projects in the future.
I know, man. I'm looking forward to the future and those coming soon. Thanks,
go.
bro.
Thank you.
You know what I
Looking forward to the future and those coming soon.
What?
Yeah. Yeah.
Isn't that the future?
Yeah, it's day one. I'm already sore. My voice is still intact.
Yeah, mine is. I'm losing it slowly, guys. It's gonna be rough.
I got halls. I got you.
I want some. Okay. Yeah.
All of that. Guys, let us know what was your favorite so far from day one, part one. Stay tuned. Day one, part two will be coming out very shortly. Don't worry about it. We're going to have a really good time. And, dude, there's still so much to get to.
And that was a good stop, John.
Yeah. What?
That was a good stop.
Oh, that was a good stop.
Yeah.
Anyway, let's get out of here before somebody tries to kill us for taking up too much space. Guys, stay tuned. Day one, part two. It's coming soon.
Hello, Eldar from Local Wiz, and today we're gonna show you something really cool and some results we got for our client that is dealing with an air duct cleaning. And I'm just gonna show you the last couple months, pretty much a little less than a month and a half. So we're gonna look at the keyword here that's called air duct cleaning. So from this date here, as you can see, August 22nd, this is how their ranking looks like. And basically all of those areas where you see this little red X means that client, his Google My Business did not rank whatsoever. And if a person just stand right here, this area, like right here, and they're looking for air duct cleaning, that means that they will see their Google My Business coming up as number 5 or 6. So not really good result, not much traffic, probably no phone calls. So let me show you how the campaign looks once we started to work on that. So let's move with the timeline. As you can see, about a week after, not much result. About another week, nothing really. Another week, nothing really. Oop, now we got something really cool. I see a little green here. I see number 4, and that was about a little less than a month. Let's move forward. Ooh, look at that. Almost a month into that campaign, boom. Now we're getting some traction. All right, let's move on. Let's move on. Let's move another week progress. Boom. Look at that. About a month and a half after, now they're ranking much higher on Google Maps. They are being found significantly more everywhere within their target area. And let me just move forward. I kind of want to go into the recent one. So as you can see, in October 3rd, right from August 22, this is a massive different result. Now they're ranking within the 3-pack of Google. They're getting calls. They're being relevant for that query. So when a person's standing in Tampa and looking for air duct cleaning, now they will find them. Because when they started right here in August 22nd, look at this. Nobody would call them because if somebody would search for air duct cleaning, they're not going to come up in the search. But now, after about a little less than 2 months, boom. Now they're in the 3-pack. Now they're getting calls. And this is what we were able to do for them with our high comp plan. And now they're actually getting calls, their business is running, and we can do the same for you.
I made it a shot.
I know you're here, man. Welcome.
Obnoxious. Dude, I'm excited. How could you not be at SHOT Show 2024? We're here to see some new stuff. What are you excited to see?
Z-bolts, Leupold, we need to make it to. I mean, there's a lot of good stuff, man.
Day one, part two, forgot to say, day one, part two. What's up, man? I mean, I just got here. What have you been excited about so far?
Me and Ryan have been hitting out a bunch of different booths. Like Holosun's got some really good stuff, cloud defensive, awesome stuff. Colt got something new. However, I want to check out Flux Defense. I haven't been able to get there. Flux Defense, man, that plate, they got that motorized, you know what I'm talking about, the LP view adjustment thing. It is super cool. Automated. I can't wait till you guys see that.
Well, I can't wait to find out anything AK, but also those little diamonds in the rough, those hidden gems. I'm looking to get out there and find something new and exciting.
You are that diamond in the rough for me, man.
Oh, thank you. Thank you very much. All right, guys. Well, I don't know why we're standing here then. Let's get to it. All right.
Let's get to it.
All right, guys. Matt is here with Matt from Daniel Defense. How's it going, Matt?
Hey, man. Glad to be here.
All right. And Jason's here, too.
Hey, Jason.
Good to meet you.
So, Matt, we've got a whole wall of new things from Daniel Defense right here.
Yeah.
And why don't you just kind of go through the wall, man?
Yeah, so our first one that we're going to show off today is our PCC. We have been working on a PCC for a while. This is our 9mm direct blowback PCC. One of the differences that we did in this gun is we had added a heavier mass bolt carrier group. That allowed us to run a much lighter buffer in there, but what it also did is make a really light recoil. And so this is the softest shooting PCC I've ever shot. And so
that's a bold claim.
It is, and it's not a roller delayed. We like that concept. I think it was great on the MP5, but this has all the features of a standard AR-15, fully ambidextrous feature sets on both sides. Which is nice because they're on the same side and the same location on both sides. So that's great. Another thing is we're doing Scorpion mags.
Okay, yeah.
So, with Magpul launching the Scorpion mag out this year, $14.99 for the Scorpion mags. It also runs on the Magpul drum mag.
Okay.
So
yeah. We saw it right here, yeah.
Yeah, right here. So that's great. This is the 8-inch SBR. We're gonna have a 16-inch model right beside us here. That's just gonna allow the guys who want to run a PCC that don't want to do the Form 4.
No paperwork, yeah.
Yeah, and if the ATF's listening one day, if we can get back to pistols, we'll do this in a pistol configuration too. So
yeah. So I like the fact you want the Scorpion mags because the cliche is, does it take Glock mags? No, it doesn't. Yeah. But I think the Scorpion mags just aesthetically look so much better, right?
Yeah, a little banana-shaped mag on that. I think it just looks great, and I mean it's a great compact. And this is just the first iteration. We're gonna have probably an integrally suppressed 9mm. Yes,
SD version, because that speaks to me right there.
Well, it does to a lot of consumers, and I think that we were just on the home stretch of being able to have that offered. Okay. This is not out yet. You're not going to see this out for probably the first half of the year. Okay. Look for it to hit the retailers around summertime. We may move it up just based on the feedback we've gotten here, but this is production ready. All we got to do is get it in on the manufacturing floor and get them knocked out.
And it may be early, but is there an anticipated MSRP?
Yeah, it's going to fall in the $1,800 range.
All right. So MSRP.
Haven't established yet, but I'm confident of that.
Now, looking at this, I do have one question, which is how much parts compatibility with standard AR-15 parts is there with this?
That's a great question. So, other than the internals, which are proprietary to us, you can put any kind of AR-15 rail on here. If you wanted a larger diameter rail, you want to sink something in this 8-inch barrel, you could do that, extend the rail out. All the furniture will fit a standard AR-15 as well as the trigger.
Okay, cool. And so we have the two options, paperwork version, less paperwork version.
That's right, yep.
And then we have the H9 over here.
H9. So this is our brand new launch into the handgun market. Super excited about it. It as many people have been talking about, it did come from the original Hudson design. I will say that the design only. When we started peeling back the sheets here, we realized it needed a lot of work. We needed to redo a lot of things on the Hudson. So we really kind of started with the actual frame. The two things that we kept that our original kind of Hudson design was one that they were known for the low bore axis. Okay, yep. So we sink that recoil spring way down into the housing, so it still allows a very short, flat shooting gun. So great gun. It's a real slimline gun. So what it really do, it covers both the concealment side of things if you wanted to carry, but also for the competitor out there. It's RMR ready, so when the consumer buys this gun, it'll come with a redemption plate that you can, whatever red dot you're running, you can get one of the 4 plates that are going to match up to your red dot. So good, great gun, 15 round. It'll come with 2 additional. You get 3 mags in the package.
So
MSRP.
So we're looking at $12.99 for this gun. It has already been staged at our distributors. They're going to start shipping them out this week. So
look for it out there.
Yes, go to DanielDefense.com. You can learn more about this. Also go to our dealer locator and find the ranges that have these guns already in their range, and they're demoing those guns right now. So you want to shoot it before you buy it, go check out our preferred dealers on the range program. Go run it.
Yeah, and so that's always a great idea, right? If you can get some hands-on experience, that way you know what it is you're buying, you know that it fits your preferences. So that's a fantastic fact that it's already out there, at least for the demo models, and you should be able to go pick it up soon.
Well, we want you to test drive the car, right? So that's great.
That's what's
So
up.
glad you guys came by. And again, we have a lot more information on our website, DanielDefense.com, on both the new platforms as well as all of our other platforms that we've offered for years.
Well, man, I definitely appreciate it, man. I think it's great that you're taking something
I'd buy it for
kind of
$7.
old as a direct blowback 9mm,
Would not
but kind of putting a
pay
twist on that
12.
and really kind of trying to push the envelope as far as what you can do without altering the platform, you know?
Well, anybody that's ever worked on a roller delayed system, it can be pretty finicky when you are dealing with those roller balls inside of that system. So we really answered a lot of questions on, direct blowback can be a little more recoil, but man, we've solved that problem in this gun.
We can tune that down.
Absolutely, yeah.
All right, Jason, you got anything else?
Covered it all, man.
All right, Matt, I definitely appreciate the time, man.
Thank you guys for coming by.
Hope you have a fantastic show.
You too.
All right, here I am at Nemo with Nick over here. Nick, thanks for having us. Appreciate you. All right, so absolutely. So you got something new over here, and I kind of got to play with it a little bit, and it already blew my mind. So Nick, you're on deck.
So this right here is the Mongoose. It's a 9mm carbine, or PCC, whatever you want to call it. It's got a low recoil, operating system, so it's a little bit different than what you're going to see in the majority of, carbines.
Like not a direct blowback?
So it's not a direct blowback. It's not a delayed blowback. It's none of those. Basically, what this is it's going to act a lot more like a pistol. So what that does is it reduces the moving mass or the moving weight, which therefore reduces recoil and everything else.
Okay.
So it's a tilt barrel. You can see once you can see the barrel tilts
like
a little
pistol.
bit.
Yeah.
Yep, just like a pistol. Ambidextrous. You can actually move this to the other side if you want. Everything else is ambidextrous, and you can have a nice little pistol, or you can have a nice little carbine. So.
And what I noticed about this is extremely light.
Yes.
Probably the lightest.
I mean, it's
PCC carbine I've handled.
Yeah, it's incredibly light. It's just a really cool piece of kit.
Oh.
And let me grab the short.
Okay.
Here's
Wow.
the shorter one.
Okay.
Or the pistol, if you want to.
No one seems to know this, but Amazon actually has a $50 million fund that they have to pay out every single month. And here's how you can get a cut of it. My name is...
Yeah, please, let me get a cut.
Look at it.
Yeah. Okay. This is even lighter. Look at this thing, guys.
Yes.
This is so freaking cool. I love this thing. And these are not available now? Or
Their production will start right around April, May time frame. This is actually a soft launch, but you guys, everybody seems to be really paying attention to it. So, the hard launch is definitely going to be NRA, but might as well look at it now, right?
Exactly. No, this is fantastic. Not only it looks good. I mean, I love Nemo products.
Yeah.
We at Classic Firearms, we've got a few of your products.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
love them. And it looks really good. At the same time, it looks obviously very light.
Yes.
Very slim profile,
Yeah.
which is really cool. So the magazines are CZ Scorpion mags.
Yeah, they're CZ Scorpion mags, ARP mags,
Okay.
from Magpul.
All right.
They make the best. So.
Absolutely, they are the best.
Yeah.
And what about grips? Any AR style?
Any AR style.
And trigger?
Trigger, I think it's a Geisley right now. We might change that up, a couple different options, but drop-in triggers, everything else.
For AR style? Yeah. Oh, wow. This is fantastic. And let's get to one of the most important part, which is the MSRP.
MSRP is going to be $19.50.
$19.50 for this package. I haven't shot it, so I really want to shoot and kind of feel how.
Definitely not this one, because this is a little extra, but yeah, $19.50 for that. Yeah.
As is without the suppressor.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, this is fantastic, and the $19.50 applies to the short, long. That doesn't matter.
It's all going to be one barrel length.
Okay.
So, but it's just $19.50 for that. Yeah.
Oh, they're all right. Okay, I see. Okay, gotcha. So I'll put this over there.
Well, I'm done for right now.
1950. Wow, that's fantastic. All right, guys.
We're gonna start playing some video games now. So I'm gonna end the stream so that it doesn't mesh together with the recording. But
thanks a lot for your time, man.
appreciate here. Let me
Guys, we're here with Kurt from Air Precision.
pause this. But I will be back, and I'm probably going to be doing a lot of these streams. Definitely interested in giving some free stuff away. But thanks for everybody that came in and dropped in. Some people followed. Some people even took advantage of their free decal. But anyways, I'm gonna bounce off here, and then I'm gonna play some video games for a little bit. So I will catch you guys.